Hey guys, Jagus here. This is Jagus Reviews. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing the Bugani Brief Pro. Now, this is normally $229, I believe, is what it's going for on Amazon. Every time I've ever looked, there's always been a 30% and sometimes a 15% off coupon, bringing it down to about 170 right now. I believe I got mine for closer to the 150 mark, so very affordable, very reasonable. The box is smaller than I was expecting, so I didn't know what to really expect as far as like how big this is going to be and if this is going to be a good contender against all the rest of these big speakers. I did have the other Bugani speaker, I forget what it was called, Boost Max, I believe, and it was good. It did suffer from not having enough bass, in my opinion, but it wasn't a bad speaker. But it did have some hissing at lower volumes, and so I did send that back. I think they're eventually going to send me another one, but I haven't got anything yet. So I figured we would try this out, though. That has two 4-inch woofers, two tweeters, a massive passive radiator on the bottom. So it really is kind of in the same ballpark as like the Earphone U-Boom X, DB Source F29 Max, and Tribit Stormbox Blast 1, and all of those. But it does say unleash the power of jazz music and high-res audio, so it sounds like they're claiming that this is actually going to be like super high-resolution audio-capable speaker, very true to the sound type of speaker. So definitely makes me interested. It's got a cool design, kind of looks like a suitcase or like something kind of more classy, you know. Acoustic system, speaker system precisely designed by top international acoustic engineers with pure sound quality. So yeah, they've got high claims here. We've got hi-fi rated music, high translucent 2-color woven mesh, 40 hertz to 50 kilohertz, which is crazy. I think humans can't even hear up to the 40 kilohertz, so that's a pretty insane claim. Fast charging USB-C, which is always awesome. I'm glad all these newer speakers are doing the USB-C. And then alloy mechanical knob, suede process, outstanding texture. I'm not sure what that is. Wireless stereo connection and dynamic bass. So let's go ahead and open this guy up and see where we are at with it. Get this out. Looks like there's a couple different things on the bottom. Alright. Get this out. So inside it looks like we've got our manuals, Brief Pro, Brief Pro. Are those the exact same? So I think they gave you two of the same manuals. And then we've got the speaker itself. Not a massive speaker by any means. Let's go ahead and take this out. So I got the silver one, and they do have one with the gold, which also looks really good. It feels nice. It's got a very premium look. It actually does look pretty dang professional. Like, Bugani definitely used to look a lot cheaper. You could tell their speakers were cheaper, Chinese-made speakers. These newer lineups, I do gotta say, look really nice. They do look a lot more classy, a lot more kind of, you know, like Harman Kardon-esque to it, like trying to look more fancy, everything else like this. But I figure for around 150, 175, for what it offers, it might be awesome. And then also, what came in is gonna be probably just an aux cord and USB-C charger, and that is exactly what this is. Perfect. And then let's take a quick look. So it does have the 4-inch drivers, two tweeters. Underneath, we've got a huge passive radiator. I mean, that's got to be like 10 or 12 inches by probably 4-inch. I will get a full thing, but that's a huge passive radiator. That's way cool. On the back, it looks like we've just got our USB-C in and aux, and then a hard reset button. And then on the top, we've just got our power button and then our multifunction knob. So let me get this thing. Let's see if we got some juice. And we do. So meet me back here in just one sec. Let's get this thing hooked up and see how it sounds. And then I believe it does have an indoor versus outdoor mode. I've looked at a couple other reviews on it. It seems like a promising high contending speaker for the price. But meet me back here just one sec. Alright guys, so I got it hooked up. Like I said, I'm not sure if it does have an outdoor or indoor mode. I want to say that it does, so I will flip through and see if I can figure that out. But we're just testing it straight out of the package with whatever EQ it is currently preset to. So let's go ahead and start it off at about 50%. Let's do some top speed and see how it sounds.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster,
That's pretty good.
Go faster, go faster, go faster, I wake up, go down. I'm pretty God like a nun. I'm put that on my son. On go like 3, 2, 1. Don't smoke, I need my lungs. I stack and feed my funds. I'ma do this, have fun, ayy. I'm blasted, ayy. Don't matter, ayy. Can't match it, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Speed it up, 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 speed it up.
Alright, let's bump it up a little.
Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. You do you, I do me. I'ma take this overseas. I'ma do this for my seeds. I'm here and bling bling. You heard top speed, that's me. You heard that it up, that's me. You heard way up, that's me. I'ma soundtrack everything, ayy. I'm blasted, ayy. Don't matter, ayy.
Let's do something with some hardcore bass. But this thing sounds nice. Very loud. Decent amount of bass. Not overpowering, but very decent.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding dotted line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably got a sign. Got the energy to. They were destiny focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
Alright guys, I'm going to stop it there. I think that gives us a good idea of right out of the package how this thing sounds. I'm going to get it charged up fully, check and see if it does have an indoor or outdoor mode. So I will say a few things. It's a pretty loud speaker. This definitely keeps up with the Earfun U-Boom X, the DB Swords F29 Max, and some of these bigger speakers for sure. All in all, it sounds like it's got a very controlled sound. Really decent. The bass is actually surprisingly good. It's not overpowering, but it still is pretty rich. You can hear it well. And all in all, it sounds pretty dang good. My only thing I would say is that at max volume, probably about 80% to 100, the treble does get slightly piercing. It's not bad by any means, but but you can definitely tell that at max volume, it kind of is the same as with like JBL speakers where they're pushing so much treble just at the highest volumes, it gets slightly screechy. So the Bugani does have that just a little bit at max volume. But all in all, this thing is super solid. If you can get it for sale, which like I said, depending on, sometimes one of them doesn't have a coupon, the gold one, so you have to do the silver one. But I've always seen since they came out that there's been a 30% off coupon, and sometimes there's also a 15% off that you can add on to it to bring it down even further. I think at one point both of them were on, and you could get it for like $125 or something like that, which is a great deal. But this speaker looks good. It sounds great. It's got good bass, good sound. I'm really excited to put it up against a few things. I think we'll put it up against the Earfun U-Boom X first. And honestly, it's surprisingly decent bass for the size of speaker. It's a really thin speaker, but it is like kind of wider. So it's very interesting design. I actually kind of like it. I'm glad Bugani's, reaching outside of the box and doing a different speaker design, because you've got all these other speakers and they all kind of look the same. Zealot, the W King X20, Boombox 3, they all have that standard boombox look. And these ones are just a little bit different, a little bit out of the box. So I give them props on design. The sound is actually good. It's not really suffering from the bass. I do always wish speakers had more bass. I'm a bass head. That's just how I like it. But yeah, so far it's absolutely worth the money that I paid for it. And I'm excited to see it go up against some of these other ones. So anyways, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And thanks for watching, guys.